Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate, and if it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate with you, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at past, current, and future energies. We're going to get some clarifiers and close out with an oracle. All right, so what's going on for Capricorn? Capricorn, message for Capricorn. Who needs to hear a message for Capricorn? All right, we have Five of Cups, past energy, Five of Cups, Seven of Wands, Judgment, current energies, Emperor, I like it, Three of Wands, Hermit, yep. Future energies, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Temperance, and King of Pentacles. I like it. Love it. Queen of Wands, overall energy. All right. So, I feel like definitely there were struggles here in the past. In this past energy, we have the Five of Cups, where I feel like this was your energy. I feel like it was, you know, kind of focusing on the three spilt cups, that there's a lot of emotions, a lot of sad feelings, feeling like you're alone, feeling like you're stripped down, feeling like stuff was taken away from you. But we have these two cups right here up above. And I feel like you kind of came into this energy where you're like, you know what, I need to stand up for myself and I need to pull myself out of this. And then we have Judgment, which is an awakening, a renewal, and a revival. And I feel like it's like, you know what, I need to pull myself out of this. Or you may be in this Five of Cups energy right here where you're feeling heavy, you're feeling down, you're feeling frustrated. And it's like the Seven of Wands and Judgment card are saying, come on, you know, we're giving you signs, you know, have that, you know, pull yourself up, you can do it, focus on you, standing up for yourself. Like, you have a lot of stuff coming at you, right? But you're like, I want to stand my ground. And that perseverance, right, within Capricorn is that strength and that perseverance, and that, like I've said before, climbing that mountain. I always think of, when I think of Capricorn, which I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising, is I feel like, you know, it's the goat, where it's climbing up that big mountain and it's like persevering to get to the top. Because I feel like Capricorn has gone through so many challenges, especially in the past, but I feel like things are turning around. So it's like Capricorn's coming into this new energy where it's like persevering and pushing through and trying to release the old, right, and then push forward to the new. But there's that transition period that can be really tough, right, that can be really hard to get through that, and those adjustments and those changes, and realizing those actions and those thoughts that you're doing and you're taking, and pushing yourself to attain better, right, to attain a happier and to attain better. We have the Emperor, we have the Three of Wands, and the Hermit. And I feel like once you're out of this energy, like you start to come into this Emperor energies, which is that strength and that direction and that conviction and that perseverance and that, you know, that power, right? And the Three of Wands is looking towards that future, and then the Hermit is looking within to say, what is it that really makes me happy, right? What is it that I want to attain? What is that I want to achieve? Where do I want to go? Like, give yourself that time to figure that out. Like, what do you want to do? I feel like sometimes we get into those motions of just surviving, which I feel like Capricorn was in survival mode, and Capricorn is turning into living mode. But there's that adjustment, right? There's those changes, and it's like, oh, well, now that I'm in living mode and I'm not just in survival mode, what do I really want to do? Where do I really want to go? What makes me happy? What gives me energy? What gives me that strength to push forward? And that's something that you have to look within, and you have to find that within yourself, right? You can't expect anyone to give that to you. People can help you to enjoy things, but you have to look within, and you have to be happy with yourself, and you have to love yourself in order to really have that true fulfillment. Future energies, we have Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. So that's that thinking and doing, right? Thinking and doing, moving forward. Temperance, being patient, not getting frustrated if things don't happen quick enough, And then the King of Pentacles is somebody who is very grounded, he's patient, he's determined, he's loyal, but he's also very good in business. So it could be, you know, some job changes or career changes or business changes or things that you start on the side, your own business, right? Maybe that's a goal that you've had, and now that you're out of survival mode and you're in living mode, you're like, maybe that's a possibility for me. Even if you just have a side business online, right? Some, you know, some revenue that just comes in, that's not your main focus, but that also helps to add to things, and that if you want to focus that in the future. So I feel like this future energy is thinking and doing, right? That you're thinking about something and then you're doing it and you're taking actions to make it happen, because you're out of this survival mode. You're looking towards the future. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. Queen of Wands is somebody who takes actions on things, right? She doesn't take no for an answer. Like, she perseveres, she pushes through, she doesn't accept less, she gets things moving, she gets things going. And I feel like that's the energy that you are embodying, is that, okay, I'm picking myself up from this and I'm moving forward. Because we just have this Five of Cups here, which is kind of the negative one, which is the struggle. But then all of this is saying, keep moving, keep going, and is having that energy of pushing through. And I know that it's hard when you're in that Five of Cups energy. You're like, what are you even talking about, Jill? You don't even know. Yeah, I do know, because I've been there many, many times. I've pulled myself up and I've got back down in there. But I kept pushing through and I kept getting myself out of it, right? And I kept pushing through. And I know what it's like, and I've gone through it. And that's why, you know, with my readings is that I want to show you, I want to give you as much energy. Like, I wish you could feel the energy from the cards, and I want you to feel the energy from the cards and feel it in my voice, and know in my voice is that I want you to push forward. You know, that I totally feel that Capricorn is going from survival to living mode, and I want you to be in that living mode, and I want you to pursue those things that you want to pursue. But I know that it's difficult to get out of that Five of Cups. But you just have to have that mindset of just keep pushing through, right? You have to keep going, right? Get yourself up, no matter what it is, and just to keep going. And whatever that energy, whatever that is, that helps you to push forward. Because, like I've said many times before, tarot is what helped me get out of a lot of dark, you know, Five of Cups spots. This was before I got my own tarot decks, as I would listen to the tarot readers, and I felt like it was a form of therapy. My original name for my, which I kind of wish I kept, was Therapy Through Tarot, because that's what I felt. That's why I got into this, is that the tarot really was a form of therapy for me. It was one of my tools, that I would listen to those positive messages, and that would help me to get up. That would help me to get moving. That would help me to focus, like, yeah, good things are coming in for me. Good things are coming in for me. And I have to believe that. I have to embrace that. And I have to push for that. All right, Magician. I love the Magician because it's like taking matters into your own hand. It's like finding those solutions. And what are those things that work for you? What are those tools? What are those things that work for you to help you to get up and to push forward? Is it people that you need to lean on? Is it, you know, just sometimes your pets can help you? Or it's, you know, getting into that neutral ground, or go do something that you like to do, going for a drive in the car, or go to the water. You know, some people, their recharge space is water. Some people, their recharge space is, like, mine is, I love fields, you know, because I love horses, so pasture. Some people, it's hiking in woods, whatever that is, right, to make you successful, right? Going Magician and Six of Wands is success and victory and rising above the situation and fighting for you, right? So we have Six of Wands, and then we have Seven of Wands. So that's that progression and that movement that you have. Looking within to find those answers and to find those strength. And life takes those twists and turns. And sometimes we feel like, yeah, I'm going really good. And then something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, like, I need more time for it to be good, right? But then it's like, how are you going to handle those? And sometimes they can get you down momentarily, but it's picking yourself back up. And You know, again, we have Hermit twice. What are those things inside that give you that energy to persevere and push through? We have Eight of Pentacles is, I feel like it's researching, right? Just what I said. What are those things that you have that can help you to push through those moments where you're in that Five of Cups, that can help you to focus on the 2 full cups instead of the 3 empty cups? I love it. I love it. Here we go again. 9 of Cups. And like I've said before, 9 of Cups is the wish card, the dreams card, the goals card is coming out, right? To embrace and to be in that energy and that happiness. And what makes you happy moving forward? I love this current energy. What makes you happy? What gives you energy? What energizes you? What pushes you forward? What makes you feel good? Sometimes we don't know that, but we know that there are some things. So we so put your energy in that and then move from there, right? Expand that. Those things that that feel light, that feel happy, that feel fun, that give you that energy. This is definitely an exhausting process that you have to go through, but he's released the 9 wands. He's only got 1 wand left, right? So he's releasing that burden of that heaviness of that 5 of Cups. Here she is again, the Queen of Wands. I mean, look at that determination, right? That determination, that fire in her eyes. And she's like, I'm going to take control of this situation and I'm going to get myself back on track, and keeping yourself busy and doing those things that can make those changes in your life. I love it. The wheel, change. There is big change coming for you, Capricorn. Just hang in there. There's going to be those ups and downs, but right in the middle, we have the 3 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, looking towards that future, those goals. How can you make those things happen? What makes you happy? The Hermit, looking within to find what are those things that make you happy. You can do it. Just keep going. All right. 3 of Cups, looking at the opportunities, looking at the positive that comes in. It's really, sometimes, like, it's a lot easier to look at the 3 empty cups, right? It's a lot easier for some reason to look at the negative. It seems easier. It's like, oh, I'll just look at the negative, and that seems easier. And sometimes it's harder to find the positive in situations. But I feel like once you get yourself in that frame of mind of looking up towards that cup and looking up towards the positive, that the negative seems less strong and less controlling. And I feel like it trains you to look at, okay, the positive in this situation. Okay, how do I find the positive in this situation, right? What are the positive, any of those struggles or frustrations that you have? How do I find the positive in this situation? And I know that it sounds kind of, cliche or kind of silly, but there is a lot of truth to that, because if you just want to focus on the negative, then that's what you bring in, right? But if you have to tell yourself to focus on the positive, what's the good out of this, right? Or that, okay, this is a temporary struggle. I will get through this and I will get on the other side of this, right? That this is just a challenge, because life will always throw challenges at you to see, right? To test you. And once you're in that frame of mind, like, okay, I can deal with this, I can work through this, then it doesn't become as daunting. It's thinking and doing, right? This future energy, thinking and doing, right? Making things happen. All right, let's get a fortune reading card. Well, that one just kind of came out sideways. Dragonfly. I love dragonflies. Where I used to live, we had 7 acres, and I had my horses there at home, and I called it Dragonfly Farm. Dragonfly, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit, right? Dragonfly. A dragonfly is something else that kind of starts out as this little, like, bug type of a thing, and then it kind of grows into this beautiful dragonfly, which I think dragonflies are so pretty, and I have had quite a few land on my finger. I've had quite a few that will surround me, that have been around me. And I had one time I was either going in or coming out of the grocery store, and I was at my car, so I was in a parking lot, and there was this one that was just buzzing around me, and I put my finger out and it landed on me. And I thought that was so crazy because I was like, here we are in a parking lot at the grocery store, and there's this dragonfly that's like just wanted to say hello to me. And I'm like, ah, you know, because usually I'm out at the barn and, you know, there's lots of them out there, or, you know, at the house or whatever. So, but I thought that was pretty cool. So dragonflies have a very special place in my heart. But anyways, having confidence, right? Having that confidence that when there's challenges come in the way, that we're still going to push forward and take things under control and make those changes to work towards that 9 of Cups, whatever that represents for you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.